Hi, this is Sabi, and I'm in Oregon in our backyard with our ducks. Welcome to 2021. Today I'd like to play a game with you called Is it Roundy or is it Peaky?
Fred, you next.
He's not Fred, I am. Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother.
Oh.
Let's see if you can tell. I'm going to approach Peaky and Roundy, and let's see how long it takes before you can tell which one it is. So how long did that take? For this game, is it Peaky or is it Roundy? I'm going to show a brief clip of our explanation earlier of the difference between why we call them Peaky and Roundy. And then after the first two rounds of this game, I'm going to share a couple more ways that we can tell the difference between Peaky and Roundy now that they've grown mature. Next we have our khaki campbells. This one here is Roundy. We can tell the difference by the way her beak meets the rest of her face.
You can tell because of the way it is.
And here's Peaky, whose beak comes a little bit more jagged in the way that it comes to her face. And so otherwise, they're the twins, and our white crested ducks are the poofs. Here I thought we'd want to take a little bit more time to what we meant about the difference between Roundy and Peaky's beaks. So as you see on the left, Roundy has a little bit more of a rounded part where that beak comes to the, meet the rest of her plumage. And here on the right, you can see with us outlining it a little bit more the jagged way that Peaky's beak meets her plumage. Hope that helps. I've flipped a log just outside of our fence and there's a slug on there, so I'm going to let the ducks out here to come clean up. Here we have some earthworms and maybe a grub there as well. Stepped all over the grub there, Poof. Oh, you must have eaten it. Is it Peaky or is it Roundy? Here's another hint. Here's the other one. Let's play Is It Peaky or Roundy one more time while I try to get them back into our yard. Okay, who's the one who's just pooped in the middle of the street? And now I'll share a couple more tips on how we can tell who's Roundy or Peaky by more than just looking at their beaks. We can tell by looking at their flight feathers and the feathers around their shoulder. We're approaching Roundy here, who has some round feathers, while Peaky's feathers are more pointy. Also, Roundy's feathers by her shoulder are much darker than Peaky's. So I can tell this is Peaky right here, and Roundy farther away. Now let's play that game again. Who's the one who's in the cardoons? Now let's play again. Who is it taking a drink of water? That's right, it's Peaky, and her interesting feathers are a little bit more iridescent than Roundy's. Okay, here's one more chance. Who is leading the pack? I hope you enjoyed playing Is It Peaky or Is It Roundy? It took us a while to figure these things out, but eventually, if you own animals, you'll be able to tell them apart. And with that, we wish you a happy 2021.